It's okay. She off your mind.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. This one not they off in mind, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make you shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun diary Maiyegun number one. Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Hello there. Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun live.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí. Maiyegun diary Maiyegun number one. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í kó níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun diary Maiyegun number one. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Maiyegun.
Many have said, I have died. Others claim I have withdrawn from the presidential campaign. Well, nope. This is the reality. I am strong, I am healthy, and I am ready to serve Nigerians from day one. Share this broadcast.
Ani Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun diary Maiyegun number one.
Tell them.
Ani ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé.
I continue. 70 years old man. You. Jesus is Lord.
Thank you.
Maiyegun ti dé.
lórí Facebook.
Please let me know if there's if this audio by any chance misbehave. Just shout it. Audio, because tonight I've got some lovely packages for you, and then you need to just share the broadcast, and we'll get started.
Maiyegun ti dé.
ijó ìgbádùn yẹn.
Maiyegun máa wí.
àníyàn sọ̀rọ̀ àjò.
Maiyegun ti dé.
pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
àníyàn sọ̀rọ̀ àjò.
Maiyegun ti dé.
gómìnà gbowó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
àníyàn sọ̀rọ̀ àjò.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Thank you very much. So this past few days, we have been seeing the obedience everywhere with their rallies and all that. We have seen the the APC, Egbekegbe. We have seen them too. But you see what happened this past weekend, especially in Lagos, kind of needed a little bit of pushback from the supposed owners of Lagos. I don't know if there is any rumor anywhere that something has happened to Tinubu or what have you. I haven't read any of that anywhere, okay? But somehow it was Tinubu himself who came and tweeted that screenshotted picture I shared with you earlier. I'm going to bring it back. I haven't heard anything about him being dead or even sick. What I know is that he said he's in London receiving treatment, and then he's vacationing. But he woke up this morning and then he shared this. He said yesterday, not even today, yesterday. He said many have said that he's dead. And some are claiming that he's withdrawn from the presidential campaign. So, talking to the Gen Z, well, nope. This is the reality. So then he put himself on a bike, on what do you call it? Something that you can call a treadmill. You know this. You saw the picture there, right? Electric treadmill. So they had to post old video, not from London, no, but from Bodilon, Ikoyi. The video, right, that was recorded years ago. Well, maybe not so years, but over a year ago. Yeah? So they had to share that, and they put a current sort of a trending music, or over it. So what then kind of made me a little bit kind of, curious is that definitely something is wrong with Tinubu. If they have to prove, if they have to always show proof of life, and this is what you are actually getting into. Remember that of Bokwari, when Bokwari was in London, right? And his own was even like deeper than this. He was dead. My Buhari is dead, though. He's dead. Oh, he's awake. That. To prove that he's not dead, they had to keep popping up pictures to say, oh, he met with this person. Oh, he met with that person. Now, that is exactly what Tinubu is. But it is so early that his own team are beginning to kind of prove to the world, right, that, well, if you think I'm not fine, I am fine. Now, they shared this video, which also Atiku was also doing his own TikTok video. So we got a copy of them together. They are the same anyway. Sure you get. So check this out. This is a Tinubu, right? Proving that he is alive. Atiku proving that he can stand on his 2 feet. Now, you know what I mean? The two of them.
70 years old man. You. Jesus is Lord.
So immediately, Tinubu released that video. He tweeted it himself. Yeah. it became meme everywhere. Everywhere you go to right now, you would have seen that video, right? You would have seen the images on so many things. I got few, well, not many anyway. I got one or two here that are also, like this one, right? To let you know that he's agile and he's strong. All of this, right? In response to, well, Tinubu trying to convince them. But that doesn't really matter. It's just that for those of us who are like content creators like this, yeah, we will have a lot of content to play around with, to juggle about with, okay, to pass our message with as well. When your whole election charade really kicks off, because it's a game of number, as you say, a game of crowd. So today, they said that the women in Lagos, they had to come together, even if the Lagos Abobakus, the Oshogbo Alimajiris, the crumb eaters, crumb chasers, and then ass lickers, the all risers, the agberos. Even if those ones are presently getting a little bit of, what do you call it, orientation or something about what they are going to get involved in fully. The women came out today, and it's not just market women, no. Now, from what we gathered, which I haven't really lay my hand on, eyewitness who is ready to come on record and say, yeah, they did this to me. So, but because of fear of, attack, if they even try to do that, right? This is a widespread, information out there. In Lagos, Tinubu's daughter is the Yaloja, the head of all the market men and women in Lagos State, which means she controls all of the markets, whether small, big, large, medium, whatever. So, and according to them, right, she is giving them political protection. So they pay for that in Lagos State. So all those markets, they contribute money as a form of political security. Do you get that? And they give that every month to the daughter of Tinubu, Folashade. So whenever the political activities is in vogue like this, right? To mobilize from all these stores, markets across Lagos is so easy. It is with one message. If you really want to continue to sell here, if you really want to continue to exist here, right? Then you must do what we asked you to do. If they ask you to shut your shop, you have to. This is real. But they said, no, it is not that widespread. No, they can't tell everybody to close their shop in Lagos for Tinubu. No. What they normally do is that they delegate the head of those markets, right, to nominate 20 women. If they need 50-50, if they need 10-10, for whatever event they want them for. So the head of those markets are automatic APC members in Lagos State. That's how they... that's their structure. You get that now? So when activities like this pop up, to get the numbers, it's not that hard. Do you get that? Then there are times that they will also have to, compel the civil servants to close up early for an event because they want them to attend this APC, events like that. So that's how they run their affair there. But today people are like, no, they give them uniform. They are giving them money. I said, well, for clarity, okay, the people who came out today to say they are in solidarity and working with Tinubu on his mandate, it comprises of actresses, some of them your favorites. I saw Joke Silva, by the way, the madam. She's part of the Tinubu presidential campaign. Moji, no, not Moji. What's her name? Well, if I remember, right? So there are many of them, women like that. There are professionals too, who are like, normal contractors with Lagos State and all of them. It is a family there, right? So they hit the road today and everybody has been reacting. I've got a lot to share, like I said, but I'll start with this, their energy. Mandate, we shall stand. They are mothers, so their children have been, those who have children in schools, universities across Nigeria, their children have been with them at home for 8 months now. That mandate is strong. There's another one. If you look from the, if you check them, because from different angles, okay? I got short, I got long. There's this another one to show you the stretch. So that's the music. Awuye uye, awuye uye, awuye uye, awuye uye, awuye uye, awuye ote. Ao ní kẹ́ tulu, ìlú là ní kẹ́ tún ṣe. Oníyà yín ló máa jẹ èyí tó jù. Na you go, that's pé oníyà rẹ o. Òun ló níyà ẹ o, ìwọ ló máa jẹ èyí tó jù. Shey you get me now? Because there is something called morality. Money can't buy it. Trust me. But let's go back to Lagos. There's something I'm still going to share with you. Today, somebody said, Maiyegun, they pain you. Pain me, ke. You are sitting down here watching me. Are you not enjoying the clip yourself? You are watching your life on DSTV right now. I'll be waiting with that TV in Nigeria, DSTV, on the satellites. You are watching the script of what your future is going to be in the next one, in the next 5, in the next 10 years. You are writing it. You are telling me that, Maiyegun, I know say they pain you. Pain me, ke. Olodo. Let's go back to the women, Jare, then get vibes. So I want to hear them. When they eventually enter the stadium, this is what happened. Well, from the road to the stadium for Jagaban. So that was from the streets to the stadium where the women pledged their support for Tinubu. So congratulations on that, because that's not the only place that happened. Okay, some of you have been seeing this. I don't know if you have. If you have, there's this flooded Lokoja. All right, it's been happening that people have actually died. So to say, Lokoja is the capital of Kogi State. The only clip I have has this copyrighted audio on it, so I can't share it with you. Okay, but in Okene, I believe that Okene is outside the Lokoja. Is another place entirely, right? People actually rallied there too for Tinubu. I don't know if you have seen it, or I've got pictures, but look at this. You see that video? It's been so controversial since it got uploaded earlier today. Some said it was from 2019 for Yeye Bello, but it is not. Okay, these are the still images captured during that exercise. Not today, it was yesterday, according to the report. I think, hang on, I have one for, okay. Let's see, one sec. You see this mama that you saw in that video earlier, right? Yeah. So some of them were mobilized today. Yesterday, just to, I don't know. So people say usually gatherings like that, as you all know, comes with what they call demobilization. So this morning, we believe that demobilization from Tinubu indeed arrived, or approval for it arrived, and you're going to see more and more of that, okay? So there's also part I caught earlier, talking about a game of crowd numbers and the rest of them, yeah? This, I picked, where is that again? And it was in Calabar, I believe. Let's check. Oh, hang on. That's still Lagos, by the way. Sorry, I've got loads of them here, and I believe I should. So, you know, I said it like is now going to be a competition of number. But the difference between those crowds in Nigeria today is that those crowds you've seen before, yeah, they are generally believed to have been, you know, monetized, paid to appear like that. And because of the level of poverty in Nigeria today, yeah, you would always have even triple of that number gathered if you can mobilize them. But the second this last video of Obi and the rest of the obedient, they generally believe that nobody is being mobilized. You just voluntarily come out to join the work. But whichever one you want to call it and all that, it is going to be the game of competition of whoop what. But you also need to be very careful. You know why? We have spoken about the kind of politics they are going to play with you, the type of politics that Nigeria is known for, the divisive one, the bloody violence one, the corrupt one, okay? So it's never going to be nice. It's not going to look fanciful like you are, you know, all of you doing carnival, right? It's not going to be like that. It's going to be so dirty and bloody. And there are signs out there, okay? Just yesterday, two guys. There's a guy, two guys who are obedient in Lagos. One of them is called Flag Boy. I don't know if you have come across somebody holding flag, like NSAS. Holding flag of Nigeria and will be everywhere. Okay. So he also has a guy that works with him. He said that is his cameraman. So when he goes everywhere, that one capture and all that stuff, right? The two of them, they walked into the trap. Should I call it a trap or something like so criminal, so to say, okay? Because, I mean, they walk through the den or into the den of Tinubu's lions. You know, Shodi. Guess what? They found them with the flag. They found them with Peter Obi obedient this. They found them, you know, and what happened next is this 16 seconds short clip. According to them, the garage chairman who cited them ordered them to be apprehended and brought to him. Initially, this is not a makeup, okay? Initially, when they started beating them, they said, so you are the obedient. Now one can't take over Lagos. Now one can't take over Lagos. All you, these Igbo people, all you know that stuff, eh? They started beating them. Bah, boo, and like what you saw in that video. So at a point, they wanted to set them ablaze. You know, like they would just say, ole, 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 ole. They would just set them ablaze and burn them to death. Because they are holding Peter Obi flag and Labour Party that is participating in your charade election, okay? So they finally spoke with people who responded to attend to them. In their own words, when they finally reached safety. Listen to them.
Okay, so we went to Oshodi today for the regular flag movement we usually do every week, like twice in a week. So we decided to go to the Oshodi location today. So on getting there, while I was moving on the pedestrian with my flag, some group of guys started calling us from the terminal. So when I suspected they were calling us for something else, for something bad, I decided to run. So unknown to me that they've already captured the camera guy. So while I was running, I got to the park. There's no way I can escape because the vehicles had to wait for passengers to load before they can move. So that was where I got stuck. Then the rest, they came and captured me like a thief. They just carried me. So luckily, fortunately for me, while we are going, we saw a military guy. A military guy was trying to stop them. They couldn't stop. They took us straight to the terminal. The military guy followed us from behind. So on getting to the terminal inside, the chairman immediately took the flag stick, the iron, started wiping us left and right. The other one broke bottle. Then the military guy was able to stop the guy that brought the bottle. So they even poured fuel on this one. They smashed the phone that was inside his pocket.
Sad, isn't it? Now that is reality. That is not social media. You know, social media is safe. And you guys have taken your fights to the streets. So this is just you, knowing that, or possibly realizing that as you have taken the fight to the streets, they are going to push the fight back to you. That is Nigeria context of democracy. And those who perpetrated that, they would never be punished. Yeah, if those guys were killed, their killers will never be punished. They will say, if them burn you well, if you find them anywhere, do this, do that. And then you realize what you have actually got involved in. I know some of you know, but do you really know? Do you really know what you are getting involved in? Are you really ready for it? I'm not trying to make you feel bad, because it's going to get bad. It's going to get worse. Up north, they are already telling their people, Tinubu Shetima, if they no win in 2023, that is to say, Islam has failed. A very strong blackmailing message, religious blackmailing message for those who know better. For those who know better, this guy is going to be a governor in Nigeria. APC. Listen to this.
Idan muka bari Bola Ahmed Tinubu ya fadi da shi da mataimakin shi Kashi Shatima, to ba su suka fadi ba, musulunci ya fadi warwas.
Gaskiya ne. Gaskiya ko gaskiya ne. Let me be honest to all of you. Let me be honest with to all of you. If Asiwaju Tinubu and Alhaji Kashim Shettima, if they lose election because of Muslim ticket in 2023, that means Islam has failed. Do you understand what that means? They are going to build on that. They are already saying it to them anyway, okay? But now this my own, our brother, I no understand. Alhaji Asari, waiting the sop gongon.
On a 2 million man. These people can lie for just 2 million man match for 15,000 capacity stadium. 15,000 capacity stadium. You hold 2 million man. Why on they lie? I don't run. Hey, leave me alone. You don't see me? I don't run. On my head, no correct. No matter my personal difference, my personal opinion, I will give it up. The John Nation spoke, and we all agreed that there was no need for us to fight. If people from Calabar and other people said they are comfortable with Tompolo doing contracts in their area, I'll say let it be. Majority of the people who come behind and talk when it is in the public, they cannot express their opinion. That has been done. Tompolo directed that everything concerning the contract should be brought to me. And they brought the contract to my house. They brought the contract to my house. And I politely told them, I'm calling you Honorable Paradagogo and all the people. And they decided, and I told them, go and do your contract. I'm not interested. I don't want to be a party to anything concerning that contract. That was the issue of the contract. So you Igbos, when you go and do your 419, sell organs, sell this, you are not ashamed of yourself. If there's anything disgrace to the black race, anywhere, whether in Thailand, in Turkey, in Indonesia, it must be an Igbo man. You are not ashamed. You open your mouth and talk. Look at how that your Oshawere leader, that your Oshawere leader, that your Oshawere was caught in Kenya and brought back. What did he go to do in Kenya? You didn't ask him what he went to do in Kenya. Eh? You did not ask him. I cannot fight Tompolo. JJ, did Tompolo tell you that he can fight me? Eh? Did he tell you? Then go and tell him to come and fight me now. I'm here. So everybody knows when you people run your mouth.
I know. Sometimes it's like it sounded like it's unrelated. No, it is related. It is related. We kind of are entrapped or sort of trapped in the shadow of one another. And it seems like, as people have said, now Maiyegun be the destination. So it's going to be religious. It's going to be tribal. Brothers and sisters are going to turn against themselves, all for the pecuniary gains that they're going to give to them, all for that pecuniary gains. But how prepared are you, those standing up to challenge them? I got this from Joss.
Obedient and useful. Obedient and useful. That certificate verified. If I say it, say verified. That certificate. Primary school certificate. Secondary school certificate. University.
70 years old man. He thought you. Jesus is Lord.
Nigeria is in problem. When they ask you that America is in where, you say this continent. Canada is where, this continent. Nigeria is in trouble. So back to those who are trying to give you proof of life. Tinubu. So as we speak, there is no any verified current picture or video of Tinubu in the last 72 hours times 2. That's going to be 6 days. In the last 5 days, anyway. And as it is, just like a Bokwari, even if Tinubu is inside, what is it they call him? Duvet bag, yeah, being pack him like that, those who will still stand up there, rally there, they will still do it, which is all right. And according to them, they don't have anything to prove to anyone. Yes, I have actually listened to a few of them. They said, listen, many of you are never going to support Tinubu anyway. Do you get that? Like, even if it begins to jog or try something out like this, to prove to you that he is healthy, he is fit, he is not sick, something like this. So they said, even if Tinubu tried that for you, even if he did the 1,000 meter relay, that many of you that will never, and you have your reasons, okay, genuine reasons, but they know that, which means according to them, whatever Tinubu is their own. Now it is now left for you to try and stop them because they feel like they are unstoppable too. So that's why somebody sent me an email, and then it was referring to my statement on what do I see. I see, I don't see presidents. I don't see Tinubu. I don't see Atiku. I don't see Obi. I see a revolution, which I have explained in the past. And this person was like, oh, we could elaborate more on this. I said, no. In my mind, I was like, no, you don't need any explanation. All you have to do is to tell yourselves the truth about what you see, not choose what you want to see. That's why on MaiyegunsDiary Politico, I am going to make it easier for you to see what I am also seeing, right? Now, we have those whose ingredients, right, of leadership is that of servitude for those who are propping them. That is their own kind of, explanation of leadership. And they have, according to them, millions of people who feel same that they are right. And then you also are in your own millions who feels like their choices are endangering your lives. So therefore, there's going to be clash. And part of the clash will come from provocation, gaslighting, profiling. And if you have been paying attention very, very well, you will realize that all these I listed are already existing in your politics. The people following Obi have already been profiled, gaslighted. They are being gaslighted as we speak, and they will be targeted. They are being called IPOB. They are being called other names that can easily make whatever they want to pass, the vile message they want to pass, to set them up and all that, to provoke a certain group of people in different parts of Nigeria in order to, all that stuff. They are going to be clashes. They are the ingredients. They will profile you. Then they will gaslight you. Gaslighting you like you don't even have respect. Everyone who is like, it doesn't have respect. And at the same time, many of you too, you are also profiling the Agbadomites as well. Now, profiling them, just in this context, right, is not in healthy way too. Listen to this, the Agbadomites that are standing with Tinubu and APC, Egbekegbe, are considered as a threat to those of you who have become victims of APC, Egbekegbe's rule. So because of that, when you see them, You don't profile them as, oh, they are Tinubu supporter. You profile them deeper than that. So you everybody profile themselves, they gaslight themselves and the rest of that. So what you're going to have is this. What you saw in Lagos, yesterday, when those young men were attacked by the loyalists of APC. It hasn't really started though. I'm just giving you the instances, the things to look out for, the things that will eventually possibly make your reality real. What is your reality? Some of you are saying that if you don't do nothing right now, your future is at stake. Therefore, you want to reject APC, you want to reject PDP, and you want to, all that stuff. I mean, you want to retire them because your future is at stake. So that reality is going to be real soon. Because those who want you to be as you are, remain as you are, they are still at work as well. So eventually, when they stand up as they work, as they are expected to, would you sit down or run away? When you stand up to them, as you think you are going to, right? What do you think will end it? Handshake, or they will bow for you? I don't think so. It will take a lot of sweat and all of that, and that's the revolution I saw. So you see, it gets ways where the thing they swell, contagious, and the rest of that. Everybody who has a stone to grind with Nigeria, every Nigerian that has become a victim of this system, right? Who has a stone to grind there, they are now kind of joining different organizations, political and the rest of that, to take back their own pound of flesh on that system, and you cannot stop them. Do you get that? And is this an orientation that will make people to go on to the, like this, in the Referendum area in Niger Delta? This. So they said they were doing that also for Obi. So there is another one. I don't know if I still have it or not, but I'll try. Let's see. I think it's this. So, what's the cause wahala for Nigeria? It is injustice. And waiting they keep the wahala or the problem to remain, and they will forever remain, is because those who have committed injustice in the past, even right now, in the past, have gotten away with them. They've been rewarded with bigger things. Those who are committing the same injustices today, right? They are waiting to be rewarded with bigger opportunities as well. All of this will become the accumulated anger, rage that is about to explode. So what you're about to get into is this. As we have it right now, we are seeing people doing million-man march, this rally, that rally here and there. That never used to be the case. You know that. From February to May, after all this while, when this guy said that they are getting involved, as you have seen so far, they said their registration, their voters register has increased by over 20%, which is like over 15 million other new people joined, according to them. And since they have started all this movement and rally, now you now see political parties who have been the traditional ones, PDP, they are now doing rallies or 1 million man march, 1 million women march, and those ones who just entertained us in Lagos. So kind of you have pushed everything, you have pushed the whole narrative to the point that they have now recognized you indeed as a threat. I'm coming back. Make a listen to them again. On your mandate. On your mandate. Even though the man, whether they stand on his mandates, no fit stand on his own. No pun intended. So somebody sent me an SMS as well as an email right now telling me that they have an information, by the way, that, indeed, Tinubu has attended and is currently at the... Right. So they call it Royal Free Hospital, the Royal Hospital in London, where he's, is attending for a medical checkup, which is similar to what we have said. That's what he came here to do anyway. So there's no boju in that, I would say. But yeah, but the only thing there is that it seems that they have asked him to stay back in the hospital today. Okay, so but because he's a politically exposed person, right? And this whole news about, I don't know, that maybe that is why he had to tweet this in the, somebody now check this tweet again, okay? So but maybe this is why he had to try to show proof of life by using old video, okay, old pictures and things like that. You get that now, right? So do you think, just a question, okay? Do you think Tinubu tweeted this? Like, read it in his word. Let's read it in his own voice, okay? Many people, many have said that I have died. Others claim that I have withdrawn from the presidential campaign. Well, nope. This is the reality. I am strong. I am healthy. And I am ready to serve Nigerians from day one. Something like that. Yeah? Do you think Tinubu tweeted this? This is a verified Twitter of Tinubu with this clip, right? Do you really think he woke up and said, oh, let me just tell my people that I am fine, or like, anyway. So to show the proof of life, you get that now. So do you really want to live this again? You want to live this kind of experience again? Well, the choice is yours. I just now there's one more thing I want to add, okay? You remember this man? Yeah, that is Benga Olubenga. You remember his face, right? Yeah, that is the hotelier that got kidnapped. The man that returned from America to Nigeria, and then he opened an hotel in Ogbomoso, also a farm somewhere I heard in Oshogbo. Do you remember his face? Right. He's been flown back to the US, and his family has conducted Benga Owolabi. Sorry, I quite off there on my head there. So yeah, so he got buried just this weekend in Maryland, in United States. Okay, so may he say so. Rest in peace. So he was kidnapped by Fulani terrorists who demanded for 100 million that his family couldn't raise in order to cover up the atrocities. This is one of the reasons why I actually don't like you, that you are supporting APC, Egbekegbe. You know what I mean? Like, many of you are so heartless. You are so mean. You are so inhuman that except something like this happened to your family, definitely they are not happening. They are propaganda. Do you know what they did? Do you know what APC Egbekegbe did when this story broke? In order to douse the tension, all this Olori Bruku Ashiri Bubos, they started carrying the rumor. They said his brother was the brother who was on the phone negotiating with the terrorists. If you remember that phone call, they started saying that his brother has been arrested. They gave one fake name, something Owolabi. Yeah, they said, oh, You see now, everybody is saying he was killed by Fulani terrorist. They are not saying that his brother was the one who organized the kidnapping and was the one who want to collect the money. Do you know that propaganda was carried by APC, Olori Buruku people? Do you know that? They are watching me right now. And some of you actually believe them because, I mean, sounds good. Abi, want to buy majority, want to buy ye. Share you get? Share you get me now? So they carried the rumor. They said that his brother has been arrested because his brother was the one who organized the kidnapping. Then they gave a name. The family came out and said, none of their family member is arrested. Police came out and said, no, we didn't arrest anybody from the family. There's no name called that name. But they have already shared it everywhere on every APC, WhatsApp page. You will see that they are those who promoted it most. But the man died and his family came back and they took him to America. And you can tell, this is them saying, never again. Now, you can tell as well, this family will probably prefer to remove Nigeria. I'm not speaking on their behalf because I'm not them. Sure, you get me now. But for them to come back to Nigeria and take the bodies of their slain, father back to America to bury, that should be a message, something. Okay? Also, like I said, when you make your choices and the consequences of your choices are staring you on the face, don't point fingers at other people and begin to feel like, people hold you responsibility in any way to respect the rogues and the criminals that you call leaders, by the way. Take a look at these pictures. I have been told, because this will be the second time I'm actually raising alarm on this, okay? This is Gafaru community. This is not just Gafaru Street. There are many, many adjoining streets to this area in Lagos State. Would you believe that this is Lagos? Now, there are many people watching me from Lagos right now that will say, Maiyegun, you want us to send you pictures? No, don't send me pictures. I just want many, many of you to please tell yourselves the truth, okay? Tell yourself the truth and say who are responsible for our underdevelopment. Even in Lagos, this is Gafaru. When I shared it earlier, some of these Lagos Abobaku Agberu underbridge boys, with phones they stole from people's pockets, maybe from Computer Village and everywhere. Bunch of rogues, What is your business with Lagos? Lagos is the best city in Africa. Wolori Brukuto Koja, Ogbomoso, Abikoja. What do they call this place again? All those areas from outside, far away. That's what we call them. These ways. Now, this is Lagos. People live there. Now, imagine if this is where you reside. 23 years of democracy. And guess what? This is also the area that actually gives them the highest number of votes in Lagos State. And you know who controls Lagos, Nabi? Now, APC, Egbe. So I shared a video the other day, and I'm sharing this again. I'm not sharing this just because I just want to spite them. I mean, so far no they tire you. Shouldn't you join the voices and say 23 years of democracy? Omo, what is your pride? If you are from this part of Lagos and you are saying somebody hates Tinubu for speaking out, somebody hates APC for speaking out, and you are living in that slum. So if I tell people that Lagos is a mega slum, I'm not making it up. People live here. Yeah, people live here. Do you understand? This is a whole community. I'm talking about a community that comprises of more than 500,000 to nearly, more than 700,000 people. No joke. This community, if not up to 1 million, who live around here. But they are also coming on social media to say, now people will hate Tinubu. Tinubu changed the life of this or that. If you go to Ikorodu, if you go to Ekpe, if you go to Ajegun, if you go to all these areas, you probably will know that some people don't deserve to actually live among humans. Rather, in asylums where their heads are being checked before they can be reintegrated back into the society. I mean, look at this. Somebody hating you for showing this. Somebody calling you names for showing things that is, So somebody came and sent me a message and said, Maiyegun, thank you so much. Don't mind those who are saying nonsense. Okay, I live in this area. Do you know that just about 2 months ago, right? Finally, they have now brought in equipment. They have brought this or that to the area, and hopefully they will do it, and they will do some of them, at least do some of them. Erosion in Lagos. You get what I mean now? So the choice is yours. And when you make all your choices, just know that even if you don't care about yourself, care about, if you have children, care about them. I want you to care about your children. But if you don't as well, they will face what you are facing. Just like, I won't say your own parent didn't care about you. Maybe not enough. Maybe they didn't know what you know now. Now that you know better, if you put your chain on, if you guard yourself with it, it will be by choice, not by any kind of ignorance or what have you. It's your choice. And people are making those terrible choices out there. And they will hate you for telling them that all those choices have consequences. Your children have been at home. Listen to me. Your children have been at home for 8 solid months. Some of your children are already graduates after years and years of a delayed and staggered education. They are graduates. Some of them are graduates as long as some of them have been graduates now for more than 10 years, more than 5 years, more than 3 years. You have them there. You are still feeding them. You are still asking them, Kola, I've left 500 naira on that table for you. So I'm going out. I'm going to work. You are still paying. You are still feeding that your grown-up son, grown-up daughter, because of all your past choices, and you are still making them today. Again, just know that every choice you make, every action of yours, they also have consequences, and the consequences are just the exact life you are living right now. Stand on the mandate, crawl on the mandate, sleep on their pampers, on their diapers, all your choices, trust me, you will have all the consequences of them, if you probably understand, by the way, if you do. But if you don't, as some will pretend not to, well, anyway, thank you very much for that. There's one more thing I'm going to add. I've just been told that there's going to be this match, Yoruba Nation Awareness Rally in Ile-Ife. This is the poster right there on your screen. So you can be part of this, and you can also support the organizers as well. So here is the detail in full on your screen. So Omo Yoruba all over the world that have been consistently been part of the progress recorded in the awareness for the Yoruba sovereign nation, so to say. So I want you to read this, capture it. It's happening right there in Ile-Ife, the source, Osun State. Okay, so yeah, I'll keep reminding you. The date on your screen is going to be the 27th to 28th of October this month. Okay, Odudua Agbewao Ashe. Thank you. So I'm going to hang my boots here now, and then I am going to possibly take a few calls, but I think I should make another cup of tea before we do that. So whatever it is, there's something called red flag. The red flag I am seeing right now, you are seeing it too. Okay, you can all join hands. Join hands. Have that belief and faith that if you really love Nigeria and you want Nigeria to really work for you, to work for me, to work for everybody, please join and understand, break it up to save lives. That message, break it up to save lives. I've been using that word, that sentence now for more than 6 years. Now, that's on record. But one day, I want that same sentence on your lips, because that is our saving grace. It is not by killing ourselves. It is not by, break up or referendum, all of that. It's not war. Now, the greedy people benefiting from this ruin and planning to benefit from the ruins, while you continue to be the victims of all their maladies. They are the beneficiary. They are the ones who are purchasing the weapons of war, creating differences, divide and rule, and turning one person, turning you against one another. If you look very, very well, Nigeria is not for you. This one is not for you. It's not for me. And if we continue to pretend, no wahala, more they kick the can down the road. Now for front we go see them. But this time around, we have been kicking the can down the road for so long. It be like say, now that 2023, everybody could pick them up. When you pick them up and you open it up, you finally probably going to agree with me. This is not working. We need to live as humans. We need to experience life. Nigeria won't give us that. But I am just a messenger. Now all of us go chop the breakfast. So I have somebody on the line already, but I'm going to come back to take the calls. Okay? So don't go anywhere. And the shake, like the shake,
like the shake.
Baba we know we dey shout me lokan, Baba we know where it dey shout me lokan. Ahmed, how are you, Baba?
Yeah.
Nice one. So sorry for keeping you waiting, by the way. So yeah, here you are. Everybody can hear you loud and clear, Baba. So how are you?
Yeah. Kana nan lafiya dai ko?
Lafiya la madala.
Yawa, ya yara.
Alhamdulillah.
Yara lafiya ko?
Lafiya.
Yawa.
Thank you.
You know,
I'm so lazy.
You see for Nigeria, our man who are kafunrawa. You understand? Iwaika. Everybody. That's why you see that thing, it don't dey inside the system. So everybody as you grow, you progress, won't enter. You said you go, they won't find way as you go take wicked the other person. You understand? Just for you to get your own way pass through. What am I saying in essence? Now look at this your Silver. Are they not the same people which they had their own colleagues? Some of them colleagues in 2020 that they had this NSAS. So some of them they came and they supported the movement.
Some of their colleagues joined. You are right.
Yeah. Now
some of them face now for everybody. Seriously.
You see, for people, for people to know and understand, they don't look at all these celebrities because I will go immediately. I saw that video. Timori obìnrin mo kàn lọ sí page ó ti top comment section ó dìgbà tí èèyàn bá scroll lọ sí almost like 10 posts like
so
10
you can be able
posts.
to comment. Okay, blog. Yeah, they all know. They can feel the reach, and everywhere,
That's where people should understand. Say, but everybody now help me mode. Everybody there now.
Yeah.
Everybody they find even by everybody. No, they look celebrity pay. Woman show up. Most of them I get some of them.
So it could be like say, then maybe they are the ones that Tinubu and Atiku decided to make this content for, because I mean, if they can't feed them directly,
you see, as they do them for South, see not go, as it was. Can't any pay for South.
Southern actors and actresses are still having access to some.
You see one or two of them will be
due to their movies and all that. You're right.
There is this guy. Is it Pefuele? Abi? Yeah, Pefuele. I don't know if you remember this guy.
Pefuele. But Pefuele is a Yoruba actor, yeah?
Yeah. There's one
because he lives in America now.
Yeah.
What's his name again?
Yoruba Nation. He was like talking about it. I was like, so some of them, but she wanted a bit for everybody. So everybody survival mode, long war. Everybody just look for where they want to take survive. Those politicians don't know say more. See where
ìyá ti fẹ́ fọ́ orí anybody. Ebi ti fẹ́ lu ayé wọn fọ́. Ebi ti yà wọ́n ní wèrè.
Àwọn wèrè ó ti bà ọpọlọ wọn jẹ́. Ebi ti wọ́n ó ti fẹ́ lù wọ́n pa. If you can't go north, you see those their actors. Àwọn yẹn wọ because àwọn yẹn ò kúkú mọ bó ṣe ń lọ. One Nigeria money, Nigeria Kasaru.
Those ones are very good in writing. They love writing the script about how great Nigeria is, and they'll be acting them on Independence Day or on the inauguration. See all those dramas that you can't relate the stories.
You know what they talk about? Nigeria Kasar Mutagadu. That means Nigeria, their land of inheritance. Ile Ogun Kasar Mutagadu. If you hear them talk, say Gadu. Gadu means Ogun. So now we say the talk. Me now, I try to tell them say, "Wa she eya wili with Gadu. She enyi to je pausa ni okay." If you go look British, if you go look white person, you go call him Kafiri, you go call him Arne, you go call him all sorts of names. But the same Kafiri way you they call that person Kafiri, now the same Kafiri creates the Nigeria where you love, where you say now your own inheritance. Say, you don't say you demand. While some of them I don't tell them, they go consider and reason say Kafiri gets as in not true they talk. And you say, why you will more till you get one person will post something like that for Facebook. Now my area in there, I see him post. So he and somebody they argue. Me o ti answer mo fẹ́ ní kin to ko ki wa cause street ki wa sọ̀rọ̀ sórí ẹ̀ dáadáa. I know say in go see to area go one day talk. Ó sì mọ̀ mí tèmi bá wọlé báyìí èmi máa ń ṣí fún wọn ní ẹ̀yà kí ló kàn mí kọ́ ẹ̀yìn máa ṣe ẹ̀yìn bó ṣe ṣe so kí ló kàn mí àánú.
I give on to you like you know.
I grow. Kò sí nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ fi mí ṣe. Wallahi kò sí nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ fi mí ṣe. Ẹ máa wò mí.
On the normal level, Baba, on the normal level, let's even say, fine, we don't like how these guys are being right? But on a normal level, why does Tinubu, like Buhari, need to now start sending proof of life to show to us that he's alive? And some people are actually not seeing the danger.
No, what Yahweh?
I don't like say me. May they try to prove to you say I'm still alive by sending you 10 seconds video, picture. You say to the see me, I say, this one I haven't seen this photo before. Like why? Why do they have to?
What you said they preach AB lonjebe. They are hungry. They
So
are
they can't really
seriously
question all of
hungry.
that.
And they as they are hungry, now very lazy idiots them be. Very lazy bunch of animals na in them be. So hungry people can't jump people will be say they look for people where they go give agbado, get gugu, they go give them now. They go follow go now. So as this man come talk say, in can post that in can say Yerbawa, ba you don't trust ba ayeda da bayrebi. Kada ka saki ka yadda da bayrebi. That means don't trust a Yoruba man. Mi ò tí fún yẹn ní answer. Mo ṣe fẹ́ lọ jókòó. Tí wọ́n torí mo máa ń post Tinubu ọmọ ìkíní tí màá yá fún. Our share sórí page as in òun wò pé I'm a Yoruba. I'm posting Tinubu, I like him, he's sharing it. So that you'll be using that one to tell people like, see this guy is a Yoruba. So ìgbà tó wá post yẹn mo fẹ́ lọ jókòó kí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ sí kí wọ́n ní ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ ti ya wèrè, you are seriously mad. Hausa mo máa fi ń type Hausa máa fi type ẹ̀ fún ó sì mọ̀ they know me máa kọ́kọ́ kó fún pé ẹ ti ya wèrè. You think say because I dey post Tinubu I know it I think you think say I like your article or because you know because Tinubu me and him now from the same Yoruba place I we been come on from.
Yes.
So me I no like him. I no like your article where they like. I no like that Obi where you na think say okay. Me as me and you dey, I no want dey the same country with you.
I know
we feel be good
of these arrangements. Yeah.
I want make him know my stand. So Timbati, what time?
Let me take another one. The night is still early anyway. So good that you stopped by, Baba. Nice one, for always. Nice one, mommy. So that's Ahmed, okay? So I want to hear from another person as well. Okay. Hello there.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, ma. Good evening. How are you?
Yes, I'm blessed. And you?
I'm fine. Very well. Thank you. So,
we thank God. Yes, I think we should all go and get our popcorn.
The drama is about to start. We are still watching preview. Preview.
What I could do, it will be so sweet. Because if you look at it deeply, you will see that no matter what, whoever Tinubu declare, Oma Buko Jabon Tifen.
Oma Bumerang Shani, Aluta continue anima.
Oma should do that. So that is why everybody should go and get their popcorn.
Popcorn, abi shield ammo, abi sword that everything you're about to get in sing.
This is season film.
So okay, Mama lost stuff.
And the game go on play. They have different cards. No matter you play because what happened me over the weekend with Obi, you can see the rally, Obi rally. Here, there. Everywhere, and you see the amount of people to want that day. I'm not in support of Obi, PDP, but I know.
Just acknowledging what all of us can see, and then we are waiting
because it's going to help us.
As well as mommy, you can see that even though you can see the reactions of those who are once comfortable 4 months ago, right? I mean, it was easier to call their bluff. Now, those who did that then, man, now this day, if we are being honest, they are still saying it, but they are not saying it with so much confidence anymore. They are no longer laughing. Now they are now saying they are threats. They are threats. So as for us, I be say this the stage is set. We'll just stay away and watch, like you said.
We should just go. That's it. We should just take our seats. Control. Get your popcorn and make sure you get a big jar of Coke because this is film tomorrow. We watch because at the end of the day they will try to set Yorubas against the Igbos.
Exactly, and that is where we actually have to be the stopgap too. Like for example, look at this platform, right? It's not a bigger place, it's not big and all that, right? But as little as we are acting as the stopgap to water down or even destroy all these tribal, religious rhetorics that are going to continue to pop up during this time, so that when their whole wala will burst, people will know that no, you won't use us against ourselves. We will not help you. Rather, we will cooperate to help you wrest this contraption. And that's what we are saying. That to make sure that their hatred that they are spreading, we do our best to explain that you see all these lies, all this instigation, those who are doing them, see them, this and that. They are not representing any tribe. They are not representing any religion. They are doing them for themselves. And you should never, for any reason, join them. We'll continue to be the stopgap. Because that's the deal. Because Igbos versus Yoruba, they start burning people's properties, start killing people.
They will try to, start the wala between the Igbos and the Yorubas, and they will push back as a spectator. So let's give it to the Yorubas. The Igbos, not only the Igbos, if they decided to give it to Tinubu, the alarm will blow, the cassava will blow. Everybody will go out against it.
Tinubu that is already making them realize that I want local. Sure, you get. Do you want me to tell you something, man? Do you want me to tell you something, man? It's just that it's a crazy place. The Northerners, right now, some of them are kind of worried. You know why they are worried? Yeah? They said the first moves of Tinubu after he became the candidate, right? All his moves since then, including when he chose Shetima, he never spoke to any of them. So when they put together campaign council, he never consulted any of them. They just pick all the names. And when they pick all the chairman committee of this or that in their youth council, they are mostly Yorubas. So all of this is like, I want look on. All these ones that they are like, you know what I mean? Like exactly like Buhari is doing right now. Everything Buhari did Tinubu is already doing that within them. That is already giving them a bit of a concern that, hey, now don't even talk about the Igbos at all in Tinubu's government. Forget about, just like Buhari, there will be some ready-made Igbos that are going to fill in the gap. Those are the ones that are the house niggers. You get that? During the slavery time. So they are ready. So he doesn't. So he's building a package that's going to be Buhari APC Pro Max. Kole CPC.
Because they asked them, even the APC, they asked one of their so-called leaders about this issue of insecurity. They asked the insecurity on the Lord's neck. Who does that?
About God.
One guy, one soldier was talking about, he revealed all these secrets. That the insecurity in the country is because it has now become a business. I don't know whether you find that audio.
Which of
the audio was released by one soldier, a Yoruba soldier, that released all this. So, and they're asking, they hand it on to the Lord's name. Lord, Lada, when you do it. China, God, they make they kill each other.
So,
around people, it is me. Anyway, we should buy our popcorn. You see that only two of popcorn here, only Yoruba nature two of popcorn. And one ma call my bag, one ma do. Because at the end of the day, one ma Josie, one ma Joe, America to support, and you can see this is what happened. They threatened the obedience not to do any rally in Lagos.
Yeah.
Those ones defy that nonsense. I tell them you cannot do focus.
Different part of the whole
and they came out
city.
And their military guys, what did they invited? Won't go on money. Now,
do you know what I told people? And I've said it here many times. I said, I am seeing the kind of revolution that we have never seen before. Okay? But it is too early. It is too early to call. I agree. Yeah? But if the tempo continue, the provocation continues, and other ingredients added, You are seeing the ingredient of revolution all over Nigeria, and it's not going to be because of Obi. It's going to be because of their frustration that is bottled. That Obi is the lucky one inheriting the goodwill. Sure, you get? So that's what I'm saying.
Of course.
I am not seeing anything beyond that, smart.
And that's why people, Pastor Deboye said something. Are you sure?
Are you?
And that's it. And this is film with me. We all have to block popcorn. Large bottle of Coke. I just go front seat row.
They make sure you can OTS. So we are on it. Thank you so much, man. For
Yoruba nation is the only solution.
It is.
You know my one massive. Because nobody can follow one bad boy. Well, man, okay. Because America has said it. I'm not sure whether you saw that in the newspaper yesterday.
Right.
The Sahara Reporter.
Okay.
There was a message that the American government put out there, that they are coming to Nigeria to ensure that they help to eradicate the terrorism, and also to make sure the election in Nigeria 2023 is here.
I saw that. But they say that all the time, don't they? All the time. No. We will make sure that it's this and that. Buhari's election, we will make sure it's free and fair. That. But the people who have been voting and voting for them have been the victims afterward. Sure, you get what? Like you said, the last or the end will justify the means, I believe.
That's it.
Thank you so
I
much.
love it.
Can I relax? Come on.
God bless you.
And you too, man. Thank you so much. So I've got another caller on the line. Here we go. Hello.
Hello, my good general.
Hello, sir. Is that Prince? Meanwhile, that was Diaby, by the way. So yeah, Prince Jejeman. I actually got your message.
Baba,
I got your message in my text just now while I was looking at the phone. And if you check your screen, I believe that, like you said, this is the updated detail of your upcoming rally in London, the march.
Great.
Yeah?
Great. Thank you so much.
That's it. Up there. Help me tell our graphic designer that they should remove T from that march and change it to her. So marching, we are marching. We are not. You get what I mean? So they make that very simple mistakes all the time. So let me take off the cover before you add your voice today. So details of this gathering is coming up on the 16th. Day one is on the 16th of October in London. In Liverpool. Day two is going to be on the 17th of October at Trafalgar Square in London. Now, the details is on your screen. I will also manage to keep reminding our people on this. Prince Jejeman, how are you, sir?
Yeah. Hello, Baba. Hello. You be our pastor,
No, this is our temple now. We have to ensure that the message continues to get better. The older the wine, the better the taste.
Honestly.
And,
That's true, Baba.
Let's keep open. So, Baba, how are you?
I'm fine, yeah. Well done.
Thank you so much. Yep.
Yeah. So, Baba, just to add a little to today's program. You see, the fact that today I want to talk about to address our security men in Nigeria. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The other day we are talking about the soldier that we are falling from the sky. We laugh over it, but there are many things surrounding that we really have to look at. You see, the wickedness of the politicians, the so-called leaders, those that call themselves VIP. You see, if the soldiers there, you see, and police are the people that are guiding them, go to their barrack and see their children. Go to their stations and see how the way they operate. nothing to write home about. You know, the police, you see, you look at them so wretched, so hungry.
For the first time in my life,
you know,
Prince Jejema, for the first time in my life, I actually saw policemen protesting.
Yeah.
And at the same time, saying they were going to go on strike. I mean, like, I've never seen anything like that in my life. They are protesting. They said they haven't paid them for a while. And I'm like, what? Like, police protest. Now, people, they protest. Police go come with tear gas and shoot us. Who can't shoot police now when they protest? But it is what Nigeria has become. Sad, but laughable.
That is honest. Honestly, that's the reason why I want to touch this aspect tonight. Because you see those soldiers that were falling from the sky, they are the people that are guiding these men.
The VIPs.
These politicians. But they don't care about their life. Is it not them? Is it not them that contracted somebody who collected billions of naira to go and buy umbrella sheets to sew parachutes for these guys? Did they care about their life? Look at them right in the sky. Already those things have opened. And they are falling down like what would I frog from the sky, you know. So at the end of the day, these people are the one that are going to send to go and shoot people at Lekki Toge. They will go and shoot. Why I'm saying this tonight, because I know they watch their program. They watch their program, but most of them, they are still Nigerian Army because they are helpless. They don't know where to go. If they say let them resign, where do they begin?
There are a lot of them resigning these days, by the way. Like, some don't even resign. They just leave Nigeria and run away. Like, it's
exactly. Some goes into a war. But the point is this, Maiyegun. The point I want to hit at is this. Let them give the youth this time. Let them give the youth a chance to take back their nation. Because if they look at the movement, what is going on now, what the youth want is they are fighting for the future destiny of even including their children in the barrack. Most of their children, they cannot pay school fees. They cannot even get good job after they finish schooling. And they are there. They are carrying guns.
The Prince, they are humans too.
Yes.
A police officer,
a
soldier, that has now become a monster because of what Nigeria has made him or her. Yeah, he or she is still human. You are human. You live among humans. All these things we are talking about: bad economy, bad road, no healthcare, terrible education system. I mean, infrastructure decay and all of the stuff. You are also kind of you are affected, not even kind of, you are also affected even terribly more.
Terrible.
As a police officer.
Yep.
Sure, you get me now. So
they are exactly, they go to the same market, everybody goes.
Their children go to the same schools with other children as well, who have to endure the same thing that their parents are enduring as well. You know, like, but what would you say they should do?
Our people need to know that electricity is not a luxury. To have good road is not a luxury.
It's not.
To have water, to open tap and the water is running is not a luxury. You know, when the first time I left Nigeria, just into Cotonou, I felt as if I'm in another world entirely. Because you will see the fresh air that will just blow you. It's like when you cross over that border and enter Nigeria again, the way
like
the breeze that will blow you, the way it will be very hot, or the breeze, the air you are breathing. Are you getting me?
Because when you left now, maybe you felt like you did go abroad. So if you go Cotonou and you enter like this, you go the hair goes different now, because your mind already told you that you are going abroad. I'm going to Cotonou. I'm going to somehow. If you go Ghana, you go realize that the weather where they blew there. And I think it's the same thing for people who come from Ghana and go to Nigeria for the first time. When they land in Lagos, after they have heard a lot, but I said the hair goes. I don't know. I mean, I've not experienced them.
I'm telling you, Maiyegun, Nigeria is a hellfire. If you just cross the border, you know that Nigeria is a hellfire. Giant of Africa, with all the money Nigeria has, people that are there are suffering. Nobody is breathing good air. I get him. Pollution in Nigeria alone is killing more than the gun is killing.
That one, 100%.
Air pollution. You know what I mean? So Maiyegun, our people need to know that all this basic amenity, there is their right. Electricity alone, if electricity is constant, that will create about 50 million jobs instantly. Electricity, because people will get something. All people that are all the SME, they will have all their job that they are doing. They will be easy for them.
There are some immediate services that can be provided if you have regular power supply. That doesn't really require so much capital to do. And these immediate services, right, they can be run in small places, your family house and the rest of that. Especially in Nigeria, where that people actually prefer to build their own houses or their parents have houses. So if you have stable electricity, there's a lot you could do without having to go out there and start looking for a job. And that's why they say government don't create jobs. Government creates environments for businesses to create jobs. But in Nigeria, one way within Babari guy will come, I will create 2 million jobs. And they say, we are going to establish factories that will give your children job. But people don't have a clue that politicians do establish factories. They don't establish anything. For whatever reason, government don't have business in business. They just take tax and take from it and then create a bigger, they say expand the basket where you make more money. That's the job of government, by making everywhere environment a little bit conducive for you to do your business, create jobs. Do you get that now? But in Nigeria, Baba, it's a long thing. I tell you, one single policy can change the life of everybody if they genuinely want them done. But everything they do, is an agenda. You don't get it. If they say they want to do something about this and that, no, there's nothing Nigeria. It's an agenda. That's why nothing they do really covers the entire Nigeria, because it was never planned for the entire Nigeria. We could have this in our smaller, bigger units when we are on our own. And I don't think that's a bad thing to try. I say.
Honestly, break it up to safe line.
Please help me there.
Break Nigeria up to safe line.
Is for you.
Oduduwa nation.
Now.
I'm telling you. Maiyegun, you remember Baba Shewurawa, what he said about concerning the job that they've chaired, the APC, that they've already chaired the job. You remember?
And now, that's how they do. Do you know something? They've already shared all the positions. Okay? They've already shared everything that is probably going to be available. Okay? So as we speak, they are just waiting to take over and unleash wherever they are for every one of you in Nigeria. Same thing with Atifku. You won't believe it. In Atifku side too, they have shared positions. Those who are going to be your minister, those who are going to be your this, and as they are sharing the ray is caring. So those ones that they have appointed, those ones too, they are bringing their loot to add to the campaign. Now business, Baba, now business. Even Tinubu, now business. So everybody has taken their own different positions. They have taken positions on how they are going to decide your future. And guess what? In all of this, none of you who want to pick them, none of you want to do this for them because of Nigeria, none of you is considered. You are not in part, you are never part of that plan. Just a fraction. Give this 1 million people 5,000 naira, poor people, and clap for us. Or yeah, give 300,000 people, give them job, maybe they clean gutter, and say we have created job. Yeah, they will clap for us. Oh yeah, go and buy one transformer from Germany. Put them for somewhere and say we are improving electricity in Kogi. Oh yeah, they will clap for us. Now another one. Oh yeah, you. What's it they call those guys? The Morini brothers. What's it they call that? Oh yeah, come and help us grade this road from here to that place. Oh yeah, put all of that. Put banner. Put everything. Oh yeah, clap for us. Now all of these are just the agenda to make you feel like, well, just thank us now. We do care for you. We just gave you one transformer. You are not even grateful. We will give you transformer. We don't say you need electricity. Just keep transformer first. Electricity will come later. That's what they do thing. And another person will give you electricity. If I construct, if I grade your road, another person will come put bitumen on it. That's how we do it. Another person go come do drainage. Another person we come put street light. All of this can take 30 years. Just be thankful. What kind of a country is that, Prince?
Maiyegun is terrible. Concerning what you show concerning this obedience, there are two guys that they beat up. Those dogs.
Those two young men that were beaten up, yeah?
Yeah. I just want to advise them. Let them not go. Let them not move movement.
And now isolated.
If they want to go,
if you go anywhere and you are like 2 or 3, you are prone to attack. Okay. So Prince wants to give you some security tips. Tell us. They should not walk alone.
Yes. I want them to take their time to go and look the animal kingdom and see how lion behaves when they attack the bull, and when the bull behave when they resist.
They broke free.
The bull always, when they are in congregation, the lion, you know that the lion who is the oppressor, you know that lion that they say is not afraid. The lion also
afraid.
He'll be very scared. They should have this in their mind. They should never go in 2s or in 3s. Before they march, they should have number. Because if you are going in 2 or 3 number, you're exposing yourself.
The people they want to do house to house campaign. They will go from one house to another in Lagos, in Abia, in Anambra, in everywhere, house to house. So the risk.
Everybody do. It's a risk going to house to house. They can bring you inside the house and cut your head. You're your own.
I was expecting you to say
people
that.
I know. People that they are dealing with are vampires. They don't have human face. They are not human beings. People they are dealing with, they should just know that. So we are not with them because our own is to do one nation and Biafra nation.
No, but it doesn't mean
just
that
advising
to report them here. Because whatever happens to them as well is a lesson that we are collecting to finally tell those who never believed that there is no way out of all of this. They just want to give it a shot and it's fine. But at the end of the day, this whole track record will help you to understand why some of us are not so keen into any of this other than interested in what the outcome is going to be at the end of the day, which is not looking good, I believe. The Prince, we can take another person's call before I call it tonight.
Thank you so much.
Very much. You take care. Right? So that is Prince Jejeman. Okay. So tonight, I want to also say something too quickly. I just remember that. Okay. I have people who have reached out to me on a personal level for support, and with the little I could offer, I have been doing my best. But there are some other requests that I kind of feel like they are bigger than what I can personally do. I'm talking about people who have a serious health issue, serious, terminal health, or should I say life-threatening health crisis. And with what they need to get themselves out of that, or at least get some relief and all that. Personally, I can't really do that. I mean, I'm not a rich person, okay? I mean, sincerely speaking, I've got my own kind of very, very large family too, and you just don't want to know how much of this responsibility really rested on somebody like myself as the firstborn. People say that firstborn, it seems like I don't want to say more. Anyway, so which means that I haven't gotten to a stage in my life where I can write off a check of £1 million for anyone. Okay. I haven't gotten to that stage of my life. The little I've got, the little I have, I share them enough to make sure that, I'm okay. People around me are okay, including people I don't know. So that is why whenever you send me a message, especially on WhatsApp, okay, sometimes when I read them, I don't even know how to respond. Do you get that now? I know so many of you who stumbled on MaiyegunSDiary Politico. You have seen us done things on this platform, but we don't do things. Just, I don't do things on MaiyegunsDiary Politico personally, so to say. Do you get that now? There is always something that we are trying to do before you will see us talk about money, talk about raising it, or all that stuff. If you see me mention money, it's because we agreed to do that on something. So I'm not in capacity of writing a check of $1 million or $2 million for anyone. I hope I would be able to one day. Don't write me off, okay? Maybe one day, someday, I'll be able to after taking care of my family and everyone around me, I'll still be able to reach out and write a check of $1 million, $2 million or more. So that is why if you send me messages about, oh, I need help, we need this and that, I need you to, please, whatever you can do to us, and we need this million. I don't know how to respond. I don't. Last night when we were having our program here, a woman called in. She wasn't supposed to call in, I believe, but maybe out of the whole thing she was going through, she indeed called in, and then she wanted to start talking about what she sent me a message on. Okay, and like I said, it's something, and it's actually a child, right? It's a child who's having, I don't know the name of that, what is wrong with him, but he's got this swollen leg, and I can only imagine what pain, the kind of pain is going through the child. But the mother was the woman who called in last night. If you are with us last night program, and she said that they have a serious problem they want to discuss with me. So I followed it up on WhatsApp. When I opened that message, I just didn't know how to respond, right? So I think I would have to probably ask you to please help us. Help us, because I couldn't take that image off my mind since I saw that image after the broadcast last night. And I reached out to her and I said, I'll give this a follow-up, okay? I'll talk to you today, but I've been busy all day, family engagement and all that, okay? So I still don't know, just about 2 weeks ago, I received I received an email too of a young man who is suffering from leukemia, and they needed, an urgent medical treatment. They've been treating, but now they had an offer of medical, procedure where he could probably get better than what he's ever been. And they needed 1.3 million naira. All those money and all that can not be done by Maiyegun. So if you are watching me and you feel like, oh, let me talk to him, let me send this to him, don't always see it as, oh, well, why is he not responding? Sometimes when I manage to see those messages, I just didn't know what to say. Okay. So eventually I'm going to ask you, I'll give you the details when I have them on this young man, this child, and whatever we can do, and whatever I can do personally too, I'll reach out to them. Okay. So as they say, nothing is really, really small. Nothing is too much. Whoever you can reach out to. And Princess, who is going to be in charge of our organization, the Yoruba Union, is also going to be saddled with responsibilities like this. That is why we must all remember that even if we can't really do it individually, we can do this collectively and possibly touch a life or change a life, as we have been doing on MaiyegunsDiary Politico. So, Princess, you there?
Yeah, Maiyegun.
How are
I'm
you?
here.
How are you, ma? Good evening.
I'm fine. How are you?
I am very well. So, it's been a kind of a long night, maybe not long enough as our usual night, but somehow I have touched a lot tonight. So, maybe you want to start with us?
I only called because of the messages you said you got from people, people that are here, people that are not feeling fine and all that, I've been watching. I didn't come online yesterday night. I think I slept throughout. Yeah. So with the old drama and everything,
I know. So you witnessed that. Did you hear her when she popped in? And I'm like, you shouldn't. I was expecting a winner.
I didn't. So I was trying to watch that thing this evening, and I slept off.
I see.
It was when you paid one Raman 10,000. One woman that said she got the alert, she was online throughout and she got the alert. That was when I stopped watching.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So many things like this will come. We keep coming. That's what we've been
I actually
talking
feel
about.
bad. See, Princess, sometimes when I read them, sincerely, when I read them and I'm holding my phone, sometimes my entire system just shut down. Like, I hate not having an answer. You know what I mean now? I'm somebody who always kind of have the right word. People
yes, when you're airpless and you're willing to help,
you just realize that where should I start from? What should I even say? What assurance can I give? Like, what I mean, you just drop your phone there and then, you have your own personal stuff that you are dealing with as well, right? At that moment, it just clash. You just have to feel like, okay.
Yeah, you can put all these emotions and, it will affect you psychologically later, because when you see people in need and you can't help, you are helpless yourself. There is nothing you can do, and there are loads of people like that.
There are loads, I believe.
That is why we are telling them, doing the right thing. We put some things in place for you.
Exactly.
Doing the right thing. We give you good medical facilities. We give you access to, in fact, to buy low for medical, you can pay back in bits
that
later.
Can be the worst case scenario.
But not having access to it. The old places they concentration camp the earlier they know. In fact, when I see the ones acting big, we are the big boys, our lower, we're the rich one, I just laugh at them. Do you know why I do that? Maiyegun, iku kan náà ló máa pa gbogbo wa. Bí àjẹ́ wàá kú, bí yóò jẹ́ wàá kú, bó mú ìtọ̀ alábàáhùn àbí ìtọ̀ àkèré tó fi mu gàrí, ikú máa pa ẹ́ ṣáá ni, kò sí wèé fẹ́ ṣe. That's why I look at them, I just laugh. Yes, but ṣé tó bá kú yẹn, ààrẹ ọ̀ tó kú rí, àdẹ̀dọ́rùn bọ̀rí Maiyegun. Ṣé àwọn tó kú yẹn, ṣé táwọn ọmọ wọn bá kú tó bá bá wọn lójijì náà, inú wọn máa dùn sí? That is what we are telling them. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí kú dìran fún yín. If you have to sacrifice some things now, let's do it. And get it right. My children are not going to walk this road.
Amen.
That I know for a fact. I can beat my chest to it anywhere.
God bless you.
My children will not ply this road. They won't. It could be very emotional. But there is nothing anybody can do to it. Maybe when we start the foundation, maybe we'll be able to reach out to people like that. Maybe when they come to you like that, you can always send them back to me, and we will manage the situation. And Anthony leukemia, with the cancer of the blood, báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ ṣe? Wọ́n ń ṣe kímò Nàìjíríà ní Maiyegun.
Wọ́n ṣe ń bẹ̀. Àní ìgbà tó mú lè sí wọ́n.
I know somebody. Baba, I know someone, I bought some wig from Dublin.
Right.
And it came through a particular courier service and all that, DHL, They were, I think something got missing in transit. And I started talking to the girl. And the girl had another friend. I think she's late now. She had cancer of the breast. Do you know, I called somebody at Lasut so that they would attend to that girl on time, to hasten it up. You do not have to know anybody, Maiyegun, to have access to medical facilities.
That is right. But
when they interviewed Olaya Igwe, Tonshe movie, he said because Tinubu's when they paid his medical bill. Yes,
he said Remy, when Remy heard that he is sick and is in a certain hospital, Remy was the one who recommended that they should go and get him and bring him to Ayinke house, which house in Ikeja.
Remy, why should Remy recommend? Why should Remy recommend? Maiyegun, why you want to put a budget? They just don't know it yet. Where you want to budget? Remy no reason whatsoever. Àwọn wèrè tá à ń sọ yìí, wọ́n ní private hospital nínú general hospital ló Maiyegun.
Yes. And it's a different management handling that. Apart from the other part, is the best inside government.
Radiologist Moniki Eyonye Kolori. You know the radiologist told me, Oni Shemori cancer tó nìyẹn. Tó bá ti dé stage kan kò sí chemotherapy ní Naija. Odindi ìlú kí lájọ ń ṣe pọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn olórí burúkú àárín tiwa náà. Àwọn olórí burúkú ìgbàlódé tó wà láàárín wa kí ló dé tá a wá bá ṣe fẹ́ fi wọ̀rọ̀kọ̀ fi ṣàdá ìgbésí ayé wọn.
Àwọn èmi rò pa ti ń súnmọ́ level yẹn díẹ̀.
Kí ló lè ta wá ń bí? Ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó ṣe tán tó fẹ́ yá ni ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. You know I said it. I think around 2003, America náà máa pín. Ó ní Yorùbá máa lọ lọ́tọ̀ and ìgbà tó lórí pé wọlé lẹ́ẹ̀kan l'America fẹ́ wá supervise the election bí I was gobsmacked when she said so. America ya wèrè ni. Ṣé America ní free and fair election? Ṣé America jẹ́ land of pẹ́pẹ́? Nǹkan tó gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ nìyẹn. Nígbà tí o ṣe pé America fẹ́ padà ṣègbè kẹ̀. Maiyegun wo kíní ó wá fún yín wà fẹ́sẹ̀ ọ̀ mentally. But there is nothing you can do to it because we keep it coming.
I know.
We keep it coming.
Yeah, like you said.
Ọmọ Maria yàtọ̀ sọmọ comfort.
That's true.
Àjókòó nìdé ń bí àṣàníkúlápó ń bí, you know.
Not yet.
So ìtàbálẹ̀ ṣe la máa ṣe. But let them know. Pé ìjọba tẹ̀fi síbẹ̀ àwọn ló ṣe kíní fún yín. In fact, ẹni tó mọ ẹ bá kó ẹ kó gbé lọ sẹ́nu ọ̀run aláwùsá kó lọ jù síbẹ̀ ní pé ó yá ẹ jòkó ẹ̀. Ṣáàjẹ́ káwọn ọ̀rọ̀ títà gbé lọ. Kó lọ dá òkú jọ sí wọn lọ́rùn bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn èèyàn kò jókòó because kíní ìwà ó wà extremely painful.
And stressful too. And depressing.
Àwọn èèyàn sì kí n tó lè tọwọ́ wà àwọn kan kò jókòó lé lórí. It is wrong. The earlier they know it, the better. Àwọn ẹlòmíì dẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ ojú wọn máa padà bò. The better. Àwọn èèyàn kan wà ojú wọn máa padà bò kójú wọn tó là. Tójú wọn bá ti bọ́ lójú wọn máa là.
Tójú wọn bá bò.
Ó Maiyegun wo ire o.
Odaro, thank you so much, Princess. So that is Princess there. Then Tiagasam.
Tiagasam? The Tiagasi? He fell? He fainted? He passed out? He passed out. 70 years old man.
Hello there.
Yeah, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
Good
good afternoon from your side. Where are you calling from, by the way? US or Canada?
I'm calling from the US.
From the US.
State of Maryland.
State of Maryland, did you say? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Now I can. I can. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Fantastic, sir. Did you say you calling in from the state of Maryland or Florida? I didn't hear that clearly. Maryland. So thank you so much, Baba. So you are live. Everybody can hear you, sir.
Yeah. So again, let me just use the opportunity to say thank you for your great work.
Thank you, sir.
Please don't stop. We need to open up the Pandora's box of this stupid and useless people who call themselves politicians in Nigeria.
Right.
And all they just do is just get in there and do what they want to do and not what the people want. Yesterday I got the opportunity of watching their so-called independence parade, and I was like, okay, all these people here at the square. What exactly? I mean, are they dumb or are they bunch of?
They're not. You know what my partner told me yesterday? No, today. She was like, "When was Nigeria independence again?" I said 2 days ago, and she was like, "Well, I didn't see that anywhere. I used to see it everywhere. People used to. I mean, I didn't run into that. I was like, well, that was 3 days ago. Nobody is happy except those who are pretending." That today, if you post about happy independence Nigeria, you go just see people from nowhere started abusing you, and you'll be like, "Should be not independence?" I say, people will start abusing like, "What is independence? What is happy? Are you mad? You are in America?" Say, you know that stuff. I said that's why people didn't post them. Sir, we are getting there.
So yesterday when I watched it, I just wanted to watch it just to see how stupid or dumb some of these people who are.
Imagine you feeling like, how stupid are these people now? What is all this nonsense? But that never used to be the case. No matter how bad it was, right? Somehow, you see, always find something on days like that. The day of inauguration, the day of Independence Day, the day of Democracy Day. No matter how angry you are, you can still kind of feel connected and be like, I just wish Nigeria would do better. But these days, you just look at it on the screen, and somehow you get irritated. Like, what is
But if you have the time, take the time, just watch maybe up to 5 to 10 minutes.
Right.
A little clip by clip of everything they did in that square. Then you ask the question that the people who are there, exactly what is the set goal? What is the objective?
Exactly.
That's one. And then you watch the kid, the one they said they were in the military school or something like that. Those ones do the same thing. And you can imagine 50% or more of them are in abject poverty. They are suffering. And they're in the hands of this buffoons.
And they are seeing them face to face. They are seeing the rogues there in their well-starched barbariga. And security, they are working there. You are seeing them. This is the problem. Look at them. Look at all of them in the same place. This is our problem. Why don't you just go in there and just grab? Well, we know it's not that easy. You know that.
Maiyegun, if you watch that clip, even the president is so Bukhari or whatever that's whatever it is.
The lifeless mannequin.
The security that this guy came in, and I said, "Oh my God, this guy this is a joke. This is a joke. The amount of money you are spending, it's a joke. It's a joke, Maiyegun. It's not a joke that."
Do you want to hear another joke? Do you want to hear another joke, right? Now you know that Nigeria has become a joke for a while, sir, right? You've heard the name Tunde Sabiu. If you haven't, I'll remind you, or I'll tell you, okay? There's this young man, right? He's he's Hausa Fulani, but the name Tunde was the name given to him by his parents, just the name after Tunde Idiagbon, okay? So he happened to be the son of Bokwari's sister. Now, he is the personal secretary to Bokwari in the villa. This young man was selling recharge card in Katsina, in Daura, pre-2015. Now, these days, the secretary to Buhari is a billionaire on his own. He's so powerful. He was the guy who disarmed Aisha Buhari security inside the Aso Rock. If you remember that incident then, the Aisha Buhari had told, the Aisha said that,
I recall.
do you remember? Yeah, Aisha said that her life was no longer safe in Aso Rock, and she moved down straight to Dubai since then. Now, you see, this young man is so powerful that they have drawn a list of those they want to give national honor. Sir, you must be older than me. You must have the life experience that is more kind of longer than myself. If my instinct is right, sir, national honor in Nigeria used to be something, right? But this day, they are now awarding that to Tom, Dick, and Harry. Tunde is Tunde is going to get OON. Then there is this past retired flight commodore, something like that, that they are giving they are giving that one a lower ranking national honor. That is the example of what Nigeria has become. I'm telling you this because you can go after this broadcast, you can go and check the list of those drawn for national honor, and you will probably not laugh. You're not going to laugh. You're going to shake your head.
Again, Maiyegun, you just said it all. That you just said it all. That they not just the leaders or the political class, they are. It's a
total systemic rot.
Just rot. And they continue to live in denial, and that is going to be that's makeup.
It's going to be our greatest undoing.
It's not going to happen. Undoing, because and those other buffoons that surround themselves thinking that they want to keep Nigeria, one Nigeria. Good luck when that time comes. Trust me.
You know what they say, sir? You know what they say? They say, be careful of what you wish for. Our effort on this platform is to remind them that you can shout one Nigeria. You can continue to say Nigeria this or that. You can even continue to call people who have come to the truth. They have come to the reality that it is not real. It is not true. It is harmful. And it indeed is a threat. Now, you can continue to say that and say Nigeria is going to be this or that. But I'm going to warn you, for your own sake, be careful of what you... Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me, sir?
Hello?
Hello there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh,
yeah,
brilliant.
sorry.
So I do tell people that they should be careful of what they wish for. Every time you wish for Nigeria, this, Nigeria, that, even though your mind is thinking about something good, great, in fact, you are wishing yourself something terrible. And it's so hard to swallow. Be careful of what you wish for. One Nigeria, for those who screamed it, right? They never live to tell the story. You are still here shouting it. You better zip it before you become a victim too. I do say that to people. Be careful of what you wish for. I hope you help me add your voice on that. Be careful.
Yeah. And again, before on the final note, Maiyegun.
Yes, sir.
The point here is this: we have a bunch of idiots, a bunch of buffoons, and it's so ironic that the not just because the system is terrible, but the system is not. It's a complete joke. And
totally.
We just the best we can do is to speak volume, to speak loud on this, and yes, because if they're going to shut us down, they can keep doing everything they can. But the reality is this: is that this idiot will never change the trajectory. In fact, I don't even believe in anything called Nigeria because it doesn't even exist.
You know what somebody also told me, sir? Somebody said in his lifetime, he has seen Nigerians cause Nigeria, right? This country is... he has seen Nigerians hope on Nigeria. I say, well, okay, it seems that we can hope again. Maybe it's going to work again. And then he has seen Nigerians again cause Nigeria again. That you know. So he said in his lifetime, he finally believed that one day soon, people will have no Nigeria to cause anymore because they will tell themselves the truth and say, can we just stop pretending now? Can we all just stop pretending, please? Let's now talk and iron this whole thing out. In the process of discussing it, we'll discover that for us to actually live happily and grow as a people, right? We have to do them on our own, not collectively, as we are being forced to do it right now. Sir, and I believe what he told me. I believe him. He said he's been saying it many times, but he believed that it's going to come to an end, that there will be no Nigeria to cause or praise or anything anymore, the way things are going. And I believe him.
Yeah. It's a shit show. Like I said before, it's a shit show. It's what it is.
It is.
Anyway, let me let others have the opportunity.
God bless you, sir, for stopping by. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You stay safe, sir. God bless you. So that's someone there who just also added to our conversation tonight. Okay. So I am going to call it a night. All right. I wish I could spend another hour with us, especially with everyone who wants to still call in. Okay. But let's just make it as brief as this. It's quite interesting, I would say. And then if you are just joining us, okay, just make sure that you can go back, just move that cursor back on your screen if you're watching on YouTube, and you can start watching after the music, okay? Thank you so much for your time. Thank you very much for your support. And I'm going to see you some other time, okay? Stay safe and be careful of your choices, okay? Because your choices have consequences. just like political choices too. They all have consequences, right? The moment you understand your choice, you are likely going to understand the consequences of them, okay? And you probably won't have to blame people for what you choose to get yourself involved in. If you really love Nigeria, okay? I can say this now that I am one of those who actually love Nigeria. So if you love Nigeria, break it up to save lives. But with this arrangement, yesterday's survivors are today's victims. Today's survivors are tomorrow's victims. So we are just waiting for our turn. Turn by turn Nigeria Limited. Nigeria ode ni ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn tó jẹ́ tèmi o. Kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́ni kankan nu yín tẹ́ ń wò mí o. May Nigeria, this terrible blowing one that this APC Egbekegbe have brought upon you, may this Nigeria not happen to you. May you not become a victim that your story would have to be used to educate others too. May this Nigeria, may this terrible wind blowing brought upon you by this jihadist terrorist people called the APC, Egbekegbe, may it not happen to you. May it not happen to you, except if you have to go and ask for it yourself. All the best and good night from here.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Maiyegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Maiyegun máa wí.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Maiyegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Àní Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀gọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.